got a lot to be happy about right now.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
You happy?
Peace.
I sent you the joint
By
last
peace,
night. He hyped.
By peace, I mean how we get to the 2 seed.
I saw that. I checked my phone later, and I was like, it said that Knicks, Dante played 89 minutes and shit. What up, man? How you doing?
Basically, what's up, my brother?
Yo, it's good to see you. Always good to talk. Always good to chop it up. You bring brightness to my day.
Yo, man,
you know what I'm saying? So
I seen the message. I ain't get to check it because I was running around at school today, but he was like, I know you hype. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, you hype. You hype. We got the John Tesh Classic. All people
Yo,
making
John
that joint.
Tesh, he caught a body on that.
Yeah, I mean, like, how many heartstrings did that pull on, right? Like, I mean, like, what? You know what I'm saying? That's childhood right there. That's like
that's the realness right there. Shout out my man
Marv Albert. You know what I'm saying? Wearing panties and shit and all kinds.
Yo, fam, when you heard that come on, you knew it was time to buckle down, man, and watch greatness.
Like so many battles during that
so
time.
Many, man.
Zara the Illustrator and shit. Mike Fratello. You know
I love Mike, man. I miss Mike. Mike Fratello, amazing. He was a great coach too.
Yeah, he was a good coach.
People don't give him his credit for those years in Atlanta, but the Czar got busy. Peace.
Everybody, this is episode 146 of the Carrying the Culture Show. It's a special one. My name's Jamal. It's like Jamal with a T, and this is our new page, new old page, whatever. We keep it a move. Instagram be doing their thing. We got a man Brewin back. Yo, so we've done this show 3 times. Everybody, just so you guys know, we did We did a preseason joint. We did a All-Star break joint. Now we're here right before the playoffs and playing and everything. So perfect timing. I'm thinking about a summer league joint. We gotta do a summer league.
Cousin in there, Illa G in the building.
Yes, man. Sir.
A lot of Paulie Walnuts. Peace, y'all. Thanks for coming through, man. We're gonna talk our talk.
Word. So let's get into it. Let me pull up the shit. I mean, we're gonna do some of the usual stuff, but as far as getting into our teams and whatnot. So yeah, man, I saw that joint last night and I was like, this dude has got to be fired up right now.
Yo, I was so hyped, B.
Fired up. So, first of all, shout out to my UConn Huskies.
Shout out to UConn, man. And not for nothing, shout out to the ladies too, man. Moving screen with 5 seconds to go.
Hmm?
That's really how y'all sleep well at night? Come on, fam. Like let the ladies play, man. You couldn't even let them get a shot off.
Yeah.
That happened.
I mean, they was
40 times in the game. You calling it with 5.9 seconds?
Crazy.
Come on, fam. That's crazy. That was nasty work right there.
Yo, that was like watching a balloon.
So I was so vexed.
That was like watching a balloon just go around, right? Like, because it was set. The stage was set. It was going to Paige. She's a killer, and
she had a good game
going
too.
To her, and they just took the win out of the sails, man. Like, no, we're gonna be more important.
Shout out to Paige, though, man. The comeback she had this year, and just like seeing her be like what you knew she could be the whole time. Just
she was that her freshman year, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So Paige, she was crazy. I mean, look, I was gonna bring this up anyway, so let's just start it off there since it was the most recent thing. I mean, like, yo, I watched the women's tournament. I watched women's basketball. I knew more about the women's shit this year than I did with the men than I did the men, really, to be honest with you. More exciting. I mean, and there was some good ball. South Carolina.
Yo, and they got 2 freshmen on that squad. I forget the young lady's name, but
For Wiley, the chick that got the crazy handle, and she's super fast. And there's another one too.
She's nasty. The other girl was just, I mean, nice follow through, nice form. Yo, I hope it translates, man. I hope it really translates because it's a beautiful game the way they play it. And you know what I mean? It's like, you know, Caitlin could come down and shoot 15 threes a game. But otherwise, it's like, you know, cutting backdoor cuts, just like real ball. Like shit that that we need that across the board. We need that we need that in the league.
Yeah. So what do you think then about this suggestion, man? Because I've always thought this. I said, They play with a smaller ball. Like, I would say, why not lower the rim like 5 inches? Like, like, like,
Nah,
what? You say no? Why? Tell me why.
nah. I just think at the end of the day, it's kind of an insult. It's like, you know what I mean? If they said, all right, you're gonna play with a regulation size ball, they play with a regulation size ball. Like that was just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a marketing scheme. Like there's no major thing for that, but it's just like, okay, these are gonna be for the girls. But like at the end of the day, you can't tell me this. Like there's a couple of squads right now that could hold a spot for somebody like Kate.
But see,
Real talk.
here's my challenge, man. With that, so I watched a lot of the shit, and even in some of the very best games, there was a lot of bunnies being blown. Like I'm looking at Angel Reese just get rebound after rebound because she can't make a layup. So you're right in one sense in terms of some of the fundamentals of the game are there, but for me, I saw some basketball where man, like, yeah, it's like you guys are the best. So that was the toughest shit. So that was hard for me.
Well,
I mean,
she ain't the best. Asia don't miss
no,
those.
but I'm saying, well, this is supposed to be the best. I mean, I thought she was overrated, to be honest with you, but
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
I think so too. I think if we talking about the best, you know, you got to talk about somebody like Asia and somebody like Sabrina.
Juju.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, she was neck and neck with she still has the best shooting percentage for a 3-point contest. You know what I mean? And they ain't lower. You know what I mean? Nothing got lower. They didn't move the line in.
Yeah.
It was just like,
I mean, I don't want it to happen. It's just that, like, I'm just thinking, like, well, I was like, oh, they got the smaller ball, like if they're trying to galvanize excitement, but I mean, because I don't want it just to end up being just a drama thing, and that was a lot of what was going on. It was racial. I mean, let's keep it 100, like between like at least on Instagram or whatever in the world, it was kind of racial.
oh, it's definitely racial.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. As far as that, I was like, let's make it all right. If Caitlyn can come down and drop 40 on your head, let's talk about that, or talk about Dawn Staley going undefeated because nobody's talking about that.
Undefeated, fam. They were talking about Caitlyn more than that, and I love Caitlyn. I think she's a great ball player, but it's like you disrespect the game by not talking about the champs.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? Real talk. And it's just like they building a dynasty at Carolina. You know what I mean? Like they got, and you know, it just stuff starts to look fugazi. I don't like that, man. Like I don't like that. I still go back to the moving screen thing. I was just like, yo, man, I get it. I see where y'all trying to go with this. I mean, let them decide. Let them decide.
And you also do a disservice to Caitlyn because you make people fucking hate her, like because of she's nice, killing it.
Yeah.
So let her continue to kill it and be great on.
She don't need help. Point blank. You know what I mean?
She doesn't. Yeah. So that was tough. And yeah, I'm swiping through my thing after the championship game. All I'm seeing is Caitlyn. Well, Iowa, right? And then even there was a CNN clip where it said South Carolina won, and then like the small text, and the picture was of Iowa. Like,
nah. I mean, you know what that is, but I mean, racism makes everything whack. How about that?
Yeah, that's a quote.
Racism making things whack since 16 whatever.
Since forever. So, but no, it was good. It was good to see. And I hope you know it becomes about it's still about the game and less about like some other stuff. So,
my man Jay Saab say that's how you feel about Larry Bird. I mean, Larry got buckets though.
I feel like that about Larry Bird. Larry Bird. Yeah. And I'm a diehard Lakers fan since 1980, and Larry Bird had me numerous sleepless nights. Scary dude.
You know, it's the crazy thing to take it back to the NBA side. I heard comparisons of JB, my Nick King, with Steve Nash, and I'm like, if you look at the numbers of Brunson compared to those MVP seasons, now I know the assist numbers are lower, so it's a different type of game somewhat, but like they showed like comparisons with like his numbers comparable with Steph's MVP season, comparable with Bird's MVP season, and he's scratching and clawing to be first team All NBA. I mean, the what call it, the Nick bias, anti-bias is real. I think that's the thing. I don't know why we get that blowback. But Steve Nash, I was thinking back to those. He took an MVP from Kobe. He took an MVP from Shaq. You don't think so?
Yes, and that's why I'm still hot. Yes, absolutely.
If he got those, then Brunson need to be like, we need to have a talk, because what he did for our squad, minus an all-star, and I know people feel how they feel about Julius, like, are we better off? I don't think that's as accurate. It's still minus an all-star.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a quirky game and whatever. He's got his quirks, but he's good for that team. He's a Thibodeau guy. He fits that team, and he's good for the Knicks, and that's just what that is.
Man.
And
get better, Julius. Word
and
up.
you're gonna miss him. You know what I'm saying? So
we definitely will.
Yeah, no, yo, you're absolutely right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jalen is going something crazy, right? At 6-0. You know what I mean? Like, in the lane, like making dudes like heads fall off. So
yeah, I don't even know what to compare him with, because people are like, well, he's the most exciting little man since Iverson, but I'm like, but Iverson was a freak athlete. You know what I mean?
Different game. But I don't think he plays like Iverson. I mean, maybe looking at the height, but
he's just mad sharp, man. The way like he sizes people up is ridiculous. You can see he's like, oh, okay, I got him off. Like, you can see him looking for like angles to get cats off balance, and then before you know it, cats is backing up, or he's pushing them back, and then he's dragging them, and then he goes like, just as far as his pace and like changing direction, like,
footwork,
I don't
crazy.
know, man. He's wild. He's wild. I'm just glad
like,
he's my point guard.
Yeah, Dallas should have paid him his bread, because so let's just stay there, man, with our squads, man. Got to be hyped about the Knicks. Dante's playing out of his mind. We talked about him. I knew he's been a baller since high school. You know what I'm saying? Nova kids. I mean, somebody said, what if they get Mikal Bridges? You know what I'm saying? Like, them Nova kids is on some shit, man. Like, they you can see that continuity, the chemistry, crazy.
I'm glad it worked, man. I'm glad it worked, because I'm never really thinking back. I'm like, yo, have we ever seen anything like that where like a college team like translated? And there's mad opportunities. You know, when you think about some of the Kentucky squad, and you think about some of the Duke squads, nobody really took that chance like that. But it happened, I guess, kind of like seamlessly. It was the right time for Dante. I thought he always had talent. I didn't know he really, you know, I mean, he's on some Klay Thompson shit with the catch and shoot sometimes. I mean, 283 threes, like that's
13th most ever.
That's a shitload right there, man. So shout out to him. And honestly, think about it. He didn't even start the whole season. Think about all those minutes that Grimes is my man. You know what I mean? Was Nick always a Nick. So I'm wishing him the best. But at the end of the day, he ended up averaging 15.5. By next year, that's probably a comfortable 18 a game. And that works with our system. So it's like he lost a considerable amount of minutes in that first month. You know what I mean? He was trying to figure out, well, what kind of squad were we? But I don't know. I can't front. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Tibbs, man. Like, I don't know if somebody got in his ear and really started, like, you know what I mean? Saying, hey, try this and try that. We got small ball lineups. The joints when you got Precious at the 5. Shout out to Precious, man. I'll save you Lutheran High School. You know what I mean? BX kid. You know what I mean? Coming through and like living the dream. I'm so happy for him, man. He was like a throw-in, but I was like, I remember him when he was on Memphis. He was doing his thing.
Toronto too, right?
Yeah, but
that's where we came from.
Even in college at Memphis, he was no slouch. So it's just like I'm just so happy to see it. It just feels like a New York team. I'm sorry for everybody that had to leave. I know that IQ's gonna be special. I think he's going you know, make his mark. But I mean, it was like, you know, when you think back when we had Rod and Mark Jackson, we couldn't have both of them. It just wouldn't work.
Right.
So at the end of the day, yo, OG, man, yo, what are they, 20-3 with that dude? So obviously, you know, you got to shout out the front office. You got to shout out the coach, man. You really got to shout out Tibbs, because he's doing shit that I never thought. Like, I always thought he was just so cookie cutter with it, and he has tried different things the Hardestein shit. When you put him at the foul line, he turns. He throws that little weird little push shot that's like goes in like 70% of the time, and then at the other part of it, it's like he's throwing a nice pass. Like Hardestein's a good passer. So
yeah, Nick's really re-upped. Like you said, Tibbs is being less stubborn with it. That's really, he's letting them play. I mean, he's seeing that he's got somebody special, I think, in Brunson and letting him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And seeing the chemistry there. Like Dante plays crazy defense in addition to the offense.
he does.
Like they all play defense. So I think he's satisfied on the defensive end because they're, so he's like, okay, as long as y'all play defense, then you know what I mean? Maybe, but they play all, Jay Wright's underrated college coach, and so they come from that, they play tough deep.
Nah, he got him. He getting dudes ready.
Big E shit, man. So it fits. They all fit with the Knicks. It's like Big East, Villanova come on. But Georgetown, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So where do you realistically see them going? I know we didn't see the 2 seed. I saw like a 4 or 5.
I would have been happy with them being 4 because then they would have at least got like a home game. I didn't think they was going to be like 6 or 7. But honestly, them getting 2, I remember when like they were like doing the scenarios. They're like, if this happens, I was like, nah, we ain't getting a 2. And then I was just like, oh shit. I'm just like seeing who they had to play leading up. And I'm seeing the fucking dumpster fire over there in Milwaukee. And I was just like, this might could work. And now you look and it's like, wow. You know what I mean? I wish it wasn't that dramatic, but if he hit that 3 in the corner in regulation, storybook shit.
It was
an in and out. It almost went in. You know what I mean?
Dante played all but like 30 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, he played like 51 minutes.
Yeah,
like that's insane.
Big up Rob Victim. Yeah. So, all right. So where do you see them? I mean, there's some, with the exception of the Hawks, there's a lot of. So they play the Pacers. So where do you see where do you see this going?
I mean,
you're a pragmatic dude too. You're also a realistic fan. But like, 2 seasons is a surprise. I think they should. To me, they should. I think should beat in Indiana.
We ain't gonna get Indiana. We're gonna get the Heat or the 76ers. And everybody's like, well, who do you want? Do you want the
I'm looking at the wrong shit. My bad, yo.
Nah, that's all good.
The Heat or the 76ers. Yo, that's a tough matchup.
Honestly, I probably people are saying they'd rather the 76ers. They're pretty two-dimensional. They got basically Embiid and they got Maxey. Ain't nobody scared of Tobias Harris at this stage in the game. But he might step up.
Robbed. Yo, wow, he's made a lot of money for doing very
He has made a lot of money. I know Philly want to punch him in the face, but it is what it is. Shout out to Long Island. But I'm okay with either of them. I'm not scared of the Heat. Like, I'm really not. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, they did my man Julius dirty. All we need is somebody got to give Bam the, little. He's wild dirty. He's like the dirtiest player in the league.
Hartenstein is chippy. You know
I like
what I'm saying? He mixed. He's an excellent passer too, man.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good with us playing the Heat. The Sixers are hot right now, though. I ain't gonna front, but I think that's just because they were, like playing real hungry towards the end. And what's the name got? He's kind of got fresh legs as far as Embiid. But we got a lot of dudes to wear him down.
So in the end,
we got a lot of dudes to wear him down. Like, we a big team. Like, when you look at Hardestein, he's physical, he's chippy, and then you come off the bench with Mitch, who kind of is getting his rhythm. I don't care. Like, realistically, I'd be cool with us getting in the conference finals. That would be great. If we end up, that'd be fine. I don't see us beating Boston. I don't see it. And that's just what it is. We could beat the Bucks. We could beat the Cavaliers. I'm actually the only squads that I'm a little nervous about are the Magic, and people sleep on the Pacers. The Pacers are not trash. They're not. The Pacers ain't trash. Like they slipped a little and they had their little thing, but
they slipped. But I like Halliburton a lot. I think the lights aren't too bright for him. I think he's gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna, so they play the Bucks. I think they can easily beat the Bucks. The Bucks are a dumpster fire. I mean, like you
that's
said,
poverty
my
right there.
God, like how about this? Think about this. You get rid of Budenholzer, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? 2 years from a title. You get Griff, I think Adrian Griffin, right? You're 30-13 or some shit. Let him go. And you get the most overrated coach of all time.
Doc gotta retire, B. Doc gotta retire. Like,
why he gonna
talk about legacy?
Jobs. He
gotta retire, fam. Like, honestly, he's out of touch or whatever. Like, I just, he had enough time to get it together. I guess he's gonna lean on the fact that this late injury with Giannis, but he's a burger, man. I mean,
how do you get this job?
There's a lot of coaches out here that's being exposed, B. Like real shit. Steve Kerr exposed. Doc exposed. There's a lot exposing. They did some dumb shit. Real shit. Yeah. For real.
Doc Bennett.
And Biz will always be on point with it. Real shit.
Yeah, what up? Big up, fan. Yeah, no, he Doc been exposed, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's coaches in both in NFL, NBA that have lucked in the championships, you know what I'm saying, by having the right squad. And the NBA is obviously the players really, they do the work.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, fam. Like Giannis, you gonna have him call the shots? Like I could see I could see with Bron. Like that's different. Like that dude's a basketball savant. But Giannis, come on, bro. When he became like this, ridiculous, like basketball mind,
like crazy talent evaluator, right?
Yeah.
Like Giannis.
Come on, fam.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, they just like how you talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Like, anyway, and you get rid of Holiday for an agent Dame, like which it's paying crazy dividends for Boston right now.
Ridiculous. I mean, the dude Holiday basically snatched the feet out of the jaws of death. You know what I mean? Literally, just give me that. You know what I mean? Through the greatest oop I've ever seen in the finals game. And you jettison that boy? Come on, fam.
Tough on D, big guard. What you doing? I get it. I mean, I get what you did.
Bron wouldn't have done that, B. Bron wouldn't have got rid of him. I'm gonna tell you that.
All right, so wait. We'll get to the Lakers, man, because you too high on LeBron. You giving him too much praise for my take. So
I'm talking about. I know. Look, he is not the best GM, but he wouldn't have did that.
I mean, this shit is goofy, man. Holiday. I mean, and I get it. Now you got scoring punch, but like Middleton was the dude that needed to go. He's brittle. He's done. Middleton's been done for like the past 3 years. He's the dude that needed to go.
I think all of that's emotion, man. I think like, you know what I mean? It's like they like, yo, this is a dude. This is, you know what I mean? Gotta be a little heartless sometimes. Yeah. You gotta realize it's the same thing that's happening with Clay. Like, come on, look how long it took for them to pull the plug on Clay, give him the hook. Took him forever, but that's the heartstrings. You know what I mean? It's like I get it, like. But y'all not fans. You know what I mean? Like, y'all not fans. Y'all management.
They should have put.
And sometimes management, I mean, come on now. You know what I mean? That's like the Giants, Eli Manning type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's go Lakers, man. Fakers, LA Fakers for me. I hate them, dude. And I hate them. You want to jump in and talk Lakers?
Yeah, man. Last time I learned a lot.
Let me see.
I want to hear y'all blow up. I want to hear y'all get wild.
Hold on. So, yeah, LA Fakers.
Peace.
What up, man?
What up? I just want to look before y'all start talking about the Lakers. I just wanted to say a couple things, man. I think y'all could beat the Celtics, man. Boston plays soft. Y'all play more hard-nosed than they do. Y'all be bullying them. Y'all could get them. Don't sleep.
I'm just trying to be realistic. I'm just trying to be realistic. When both of them dudes heat up, it's a problem. It's a lot to handle. And Porzingis is just like
Porzingis.
I don't trust it. Like, he's in a perfect position there. He's not the leader, but he can end up hurting us. And I don't. This nights where we're not gonna have no answer for him.
Yeah.
If he's hitting from deep and he pulls our big men out, man, that's a nightmare. So I'm just being realistic. I'll be cool being in Eastern Conference Finals. I think we need one more piece, and I don't know what that is yet. My man Doug was out there. He probably has something to say. But I'd be cool with Eastern Conference Finals. I'd be very proud of them. I'm proud of them right now, but they better put the beats on either the Heat or the Sixers.
Yeah,
I'm saying that.
Real quick, that's an excellent point, though. I mean, like, I hear what you're saying, and I appreciate fans that are realists. So, but yeah, that's a great point, because Boston, can't you see them faltering? I don't like Tatum, man. I love Tatum. He got the game, but like in the end, like, I mean, I want to see they got it. Boston has to get to the finals in order for this season to even be close to like anything.
But you know, and I'm a realist, but not for nothing. With OG, if anybody could kind of slow down, like the main heat maker, which is Tatum, I think OG could give him some long nights.
Boston got a problem. They don't play with the same intensity throughout the game. That's how come you see them get up on teams and teams get back in the game and end up beating them. They can't sustain that. I don't know if they get bored, but that ain't no championship style of basketball. I remember the Lakers used to do that, like, not these new Lakers, but like how when Shaq and Kobe was together, you know, they were so good that they would get bored sometime, and they would let, like, that's what Boston does. But I feel like the only difference is Boston don't have a Shaq or a Kobe. You know what I'm saying? They got players that are solidified, don't get me wrong, but they don't got a Shaq or a Kobe. When I look at Boston, I look at teams being able to play the same style that they play, because the Knicks are good defensively. The Knicks are great defensively. Knicks could shoot the three ball just like them. Knicks spread the floor. You guys actually got more defenders than what Boston have. If you're looking at that Villanova three, that's a problem.
And Deuce.
That's a problem. That's a problem. So that's why I look at, like, you know, we all watch basketball. I've been looking at, it's a couple teams that just been, I'll be like, damn, man, these motherfuckers is catching fire at the right time. Y'all and Dallas is catching fire. Dallas is not fucking around, man.
I was talking to my students about Dallas today. I was talking to my students about Dallas versus the Clippers. I was like, I think Dallas could sneak that out.
Hey,
easily.
Me and Tamal talk all the time. It's kind of crazy how we look at the Clippers. Clippers got 4 dudes that can give you a 30-piece at any time. They got 4 solidified dudes, and we still don't look at them as championship material. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of crazy,
man. One of the 4 is gonna be hurt, so we know that. Yeah. One of them 4 is not playing in the playoffs. I mean, like, we can do. You know, I don't gamble at all, but like that's the bet. That's the prop bet. And like, who ain't playing?
And I heard
what ain't gonna be playing. I mean, Russ will be playing, but I think Russ and Harden will play. It's be toss up between Paul and fucking Kawhi. Them niggas is. Anyway, yo, let's get into this Lakers, man. Let's get into this Lakers shit, cause you know me, man. I just long week, rough life, rough world. I hate these dudes, man. I hate these dudes. These dudes ain't the real dudes. I already said. I told Breeze. I told B Real. I said, yo. I said, we're gonna see after the season. I'm gonna do a change.org petition to get rid of Bron. I'm not gonna be a fan until Bron. If Bron is there next season, I ain't fucking with the Lakers. I'm going with the secondary squad. I'm not fucking with the Lakers next year. If he's there next season,
it might be him and Bronny.
What a waste!
Hey,
4.6. He just like his dad, 4.6.
That's wow.
4.6. Just like his pops. Chip off the old block, Bronny.
Wow.
That's what the Lakers do, though. We have a knack for going after names after they prime or before they prime. Because look at all those young players that we had that's in the league right now that's destroying everything that's moving. But we wasn't patient because in LA, unlike the Clippers, Clippers don't have no kind of nothing to try to win a championship. But over here on the Lakers side, the pressure is huge. You gotta perform. That's why everybody don't come play for the Lakers because they can't play under that pressure. But
Right.
me and
But
Tamal
now
be going back at it back and forth at it all the time. Man, I always got high hopes for my Lakers, but I do realize that
these niggas
it's
garbage.
it's a
That's
far
what you
stretch,
realize.
man. It's
These
a far
niggas
and I got a
garbage.
problem, and I always got a problem with LeBron. So what can I
These
say?
niggas imposters. These are not Lakers. They just got on jerseys. They stole some jerseys from somewhere. These niggas is not Lakers. They're not Lakers, man. These ain't no where the dog at? Where's the Magic? Where's the Kobe?
It ain't
Where's
none.
the alpha killer?
It
You
ain't
got
none.
Bron doing crazy dunks on Memphis and then takes the day off against Golden State or whoever. Like fuck, yo, these niggas is they soft all
Hey,
around.
speaking of Golden State,
Who the
speaking of Golden
alpha?
State, speaking of Golden State and niggas that done made mistakes, how big of a mistake was that to let Jordan Poole go when he was the secondary scorer over there for Golden State? That was a huge mistake for them to
He
do that.
was.
That
Yes,
was
he
huge
was.
because Draymond Green can't throw a pea in the ocean and Clay ain't the same no more. They doing a experiment with Kuminga, but they had two building blocks with Kuminga and Poole, and because of that incident, they let Poole go. That was dumb as hell.
You let the wrong dude go.
Yeah,
You
that's
let
real
the wrong
shit.
dude go. So anyway,
My son in the building. Shout out to Kyle Brew.
officially not a Lakers fan and after this season if he's still there. I have zero expectations for the playoffs. I don't care. I want them to be over. I just texted you. I sent you a message. Said I can't wait for this season to be over. I hate these dudes, yo. I hate the whole squad. I hate Palinka. He looks like a cracked out Rob Lowe. I hate these cats, man. I hate them all. I hate Genie. I hate everybody. The whole squad is fake, man. And that's why Magic was like, what do you say? I'm out.
I'm not gonna be here.
I'm not gonna be here.
Hey, Breeze,
I'm not.
Yo,
I got a question for you, Breeze. Do you think Wemby will get that DPOY and the ROTY, or they gonna try to give it to somebody else?
I think they're gonna give him the defensive player of the year. I think they're gonna give
Do
it
you?
to him. I think they're
Who you
gonna
think?
try to signify him as like basically like the second coming of like he gonna get that. And I don't even know if he deserves it.
Yeah,
Real shit.
he gonna get it.
He gonna get it.
All right, let's see. I don't think he'll
And
get
the
it.
rookie of the year?
Yeah, he getting both. And honestly, it's kind of crazy because I mean, they're gonna look back at this draft. That kid Miller is no joke.
Oh no,
He's a killer.
from Charlotte.
That's his team now. That's his team now. Because other boy ain't got no ankles. So that's his team now.
And homeboy from whatchamacallit from OKC, he real too.
Abraham Lincoln is in there
Abraham
too.
Lincoln is. I'm gonna call him that forever now. Thank you.
Yeah, that's four score 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Four score 7 years ago. He
More like score 40 7 days a week if he had the shot. You know what I mean? Like he's no joke. He's real. He got like some McHale in him. He got some range. I like him a lot.
He freed the. I mean,
he about he about to free the Thunder. He need to get more credit. Like it's hard to come up like the Wemby thing. Like I get it, but it shouldn't be like you know what I mean. I hope other dudes get some first place votes. That's what I'm saying.
That boy Shea, man. Oh wait.
All right, who's your MVP?
Wait.
Who's your MVP? Because since we're going through the awards, who's your MVP?
For me, I would say Shea. I would just say I think Shea should be the MVP just for what where he took that team. Like the numbers are crazy, averaging 30.
Tough.
Like averaging 30, with efficiency. Like honestly, I mean, I'm gonna go with Shea personally.
He the last player I seen play under like he plays at such a calm level. Like, I haven't seen that like since MJ. Like, MJ used to, it just never looked like nothing rattled him. He
He
just,
looked like he's not working. He
yeah,
looked like he's
man.
not working.
And all of a sudden,
And the Clippers had him.
you look up
The
and he
Clippers
got 35.
had him.
When did he get this? Like, what did he? Like, I've been watching the whole game, and how he got 35 right now?
Exactly.
On like,
Exactly.
Yep.
60% shooting. Like what happened?
35 and like
I'm
8 and 7.
watching the whole game, and I'm like, okay, he got a little bucket, but like he just
and 2 steals.
Yep. Yep.
all right. So
He cold with it, man.
I feel you with Shea because they number 2. They're the number 2 seed, right? Yeah. So they're number 2 seed, and I might have to go. I'm on the Shea bandwagon, but I might have to go Luka.
Wow.
I might have to go.
Peace, bro.
I might just because I look at the MVP like this. If you take that person away, where is the team? So I look at like I love Kyrie, man, but like he's so in some other spaces. I don't see him carrying the team if Luka's not there for like 40 games or something like that. I see the Mavericks at 10 or not even making it if Luka's not there. So that's why I say that. Not just because
he had a hell of a year, man. He did have a hell of a year.
So
where you think? Oh,
but they're playing well together, man. I didn't think the experiment was going to work. I mean, they're playing pretty well together, and they seem to like each other. So I think so. They're, like you said, whoever one of you guys says they're going to be a tough out, man. Like,
well, PJ Washington, them 2 additions that they made changed the team.
Yeah, but real shit.
That shit changed them. Because they got some more length, which helps them defensively. You don't put so much pressure on Luka and Kai to really to guard their man. They got people down there that can actually defend.
Tim Hardaway,
he got like Mitchell Robinson for us, man. That second line of
Exactly.
defense. That Gabbard dude, like I was like, yo, this dude, he got something. Even when he was at the poverty, with Washington, I was like, yo, that dude's right. And he's done a lot for them. And you're right, PJ was a great pickup too.
Yeah,
stretch 4 type shit. It's a good look.
Because he wasn't doing none of that shit in Charlotte.
Nah,
he wasn't doing
Tim Hardaway.
None of it.
They wanted
Tim
to let
Hardaway should be in the YMCA right now. Like, he's trash. And I don't know how he still got a job. Like I've seen him miss more layups, more open shots with nobody on him. Dude is garbage, straight feces.
We be talking how McClung ain't in the league, man. And I see a lot of benches that got a lot of garbage on it, and McClung can't get no runs. And he got a real decent game, man. Just politics, man. Shit, I'm like, oh.
I mean, let's get into the politics because we're talking about it. We talk about. I mean, there's the NASA's lowlights on Instagram where you could just like Google this nigga like goofing around, like I'm just trying to play basketball.
Wiping
like,
his brother nose and shit.
He got a job. Okay, Bronny's about. We're talking about Bronny. We're talking about 4.6 chip off the old block from 4 and 6. We're talking about this dude. We're actually people are actually talking about being an NBA player. Come on, we would not be 4.6 on like a 15 and 18 team. You what are you? And he can defend. He's an NBA defender.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Everybody blowing smoke.
Sharif Cooper can't get in the league. Mac McClung can't get in the league.
Everybody blowing smoke saying he gonna be a good pro, man. That shit just baffles me because when I'm sitting up here watching them play the college game and he's struggling with the college game and he been getting NBA training all this time, it kind of baffles me yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel like you getting the highest training and you not even the highest at this level? You just mediocre. Juju better than him.
If we keep it in a buck, he shouldn't even have went there. He should have went straight to some G League Ignite, even though RIP to him. But he should have went to some shit to develop because he's in. I mean, who knows what happened? He had the heart issue, but he damn sure shouldn't have went there. Like if he wasn't like guaranteed you're gonna get this many shots. Did he even start?
He had like averaged like 15, 20 minutes a game. I mean, here's the thing.
He in the port. He in the portal, depending on where he gets go.
We said this before. He's never dominated on any level. Like the best, even like the scrubs in the NBA. Even like you can look at Pat Bev highlights, not scrubs, but even bench players, role players in the NBA. You can look at their highlights from high school, and they were like dropping 60 on niggas' heads. Bronny's never been the best player on his own team. I thought at the senior year of Sierra Canyon, I'm like, okay, I was like, he gonna show out now. He gonna drop at least 20. He averaged 14.2 points a game. Snuck into the McDonald's All-American game, like on like some stole a uniform shit. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Come on. Bronny James, we talking again. It's a practice rant. Bronny James. Like it's like same with Drake and hip hop. We talking Drake? We talking Bronny James?
His brother though, his brother gonna be some shit. He got the lane.
He's slow though. He playing slow motion. That dude is so slow.
He's still young. I think he's still. Let's say he's deliberate at this stage in his development.
My grandfather.
But the jumper's pure. I mean, like the wingspan's crazy. Like we just gonna talk pure physical attributes. You know, Bronny's he's a little dude. I mean, he's he jumps out the gym and all that, but he got the alligator arms. You know what I mean? When you look at Bron like Bryce, like he got definite. He has his body is already growing into like NBA body. You know what I mean? He's what 6'7" now. He's gonna be about 6'9".
He should be better than steal a uniform guy. I mean,
and you can't teach height, so
yeah, he should be better.
Tight.
He should be better. I mean, he'll probably go number one too.
That wingspan is long. I just think he's going to have some years in high school where he's averaging like 27, 28 a game. Like, you're right. What's the name never did that? I think it's going to be different with Bryce.
Hey, it's crazy. I just saw the other day, Master P's son won Player of the Year in California.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker balling out of Notre Dame. He about to go to Houston.
Mercy Miller.
But he a problem. He a problem. Player of the Year out here.
He a guard?
Yeah.
Pops could ball. I mean, Master P, for what it was,
I just heard a wild ass story about Master P beating Jordan at Jordan camp.
Oh shit.
Word.
That's crazy.
He must have
to get the police to get him up out of there.
The goons must have been looking over like, yo, Jordan, shoot your left. Shoot your left, Jordan.
Yo, we're gonna get into one more thing before we let you go, Mike. And
okay.
We're gonna talk some music with Breeze after, but I did want to bring up something you and I talk about a lot, man, and it's really we see it all the time on the internet. You and I are on the same pages all the time. Breeze probably on the same pages too. As far as like just this 80s, 90s, we're done with the 90s energy of and the game style and play and stuff, and we're all from the same era. Just your takes on this, man, because it's crazy for me when I watch basketball now. It's not really. I watch dudes that shouldn't be shooting threes. Like when I see a lot of crazy, it's 20 seconds left in the shot clock. You just jacking shit up, like boom, like whoa, like catapulting. Everybody just coming down gunning, man. Like and that's, and coaches not pulling dudes for taking crazy shots. I just see the game. I love basketball, but I see the game looking crazy right now, man. And I want you, we talked about it, but you know what I'm saying? What's your take on it, Breeze, as far as like, just the style of play? The reffing is like crazy. I mean, like dudes take 8 steps.
in the middle of the season to change it and be like, all right, we're gonna let them play. Like what was that about? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, how do you not come in out the gate saying, all right, we're gonna allow them to be more physical? The style of play you talking about, people crave that. People's like, yo, let's show it what it is. It's the league, it's the big boys, then act accordingly. And now they letting them do that, and you don't know. The inconsistency is just like, it's hard to take, because then it's just like, and obviously you know, it's the bias, but yo, man, Brunson began beat up, like straight up, like he throw the ball up, dudes calm, he shift like beat up, like on the floor, and he's not flopping. So it's just like,
Flop it.
I'm glad it's back. I'm glad it's back to that because I think that's better for the game. I think, now we could really let's go. You know what I mean?
Bring
Gladiator
that
shit.
hand checking back.
But it's just like the way they brought it in. It was just like, all right, fuck it. Let's let them play ball. Like,
Bring
you
that
know what I
hand
mean?
check.
Like, they were playing golf one day. Like, yo,
They
just
do
let
that
them
all
take.
the time. They do that all the time, though. We seen the Warriors lose a championship because the refs decided to let a team play more physical than the other team. When Cleveland beat,
In the
just
middle of a
saying,
series.
in the
Yeah,
middle,
you're right.
when Cleveland beat Golden State, Cleveland don't have a chance if the refs call the game the way they have been calling the game before they decided to change because they got too many shooters on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the game now, like you said, tomorrow. When we watch the game and we watch how the refs call a game and we watch the shit that they allow in the game, you be like, man, what happened to the game? But then when I look at errors, and a lot of people, oh, we done with the 80s, we done with the 90s. You always done with shit that you can't compete against because these players from this era, I don't care what nobody say, cannot play in that era if they playing by the rules that they playing by in those eras. It was way too physical for them. Now the players from the 80s and the 90s will come into this shit where they couldn't get. You got motherfuckers like Jordan that was averaging 35 while he was getting killed. Imagine if you couldn't touch the nigga.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
42-43 game.
how much Shaq gonna average if you couldn't touch him?
Imagine if Iverson, Kobe.
Exactly.
Kobe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Iverson would get like 50 a night, like on catch. You can't touch him. Like you said, I heard you saying, bring back hand checking. Like allow them to touch each other. Like, come on, man, let them play, man. There shouldn't be. You don't gotta let them fight and stuff like that. You can call if it gets out, call it, but like let them play, man. These are big grown men, 6'10", 280 pounds. Look at Zion. How are you gonna have a player like Zion in the league or Giannis or these guys and not telling them to like touch each other while they play? Jokic, you know what I'm saying? Valanciunas, these big Serbian bear niggas, man. Like, yo, you know, these cats come in with big fur hats on, man. These niggas need to play, man. Like, let these guys play. Let Brunson get his body on these cats, man. Let these, and let Ant, but there's a few. We always say there's a couple we say, okay, me and B-Roy, we're always looking for the dogs. Who are the dogs right now? Like who are the dogs that could translate back? And we say Ant, we say there's a few that could go that there's dogs. He was one that complained about load management. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like 2 years ago he was complaining about that. So,
and that's big. That's big of him considering how much it costs to go to a game. I don't know if either one of y'all been to a game lately, but I went to a game and I'm sitting in the middle of some shit. Now shit was $550.
God damn.
I'm saying, and I ain't even eat no food yet or nothing. I don't drink beer like that, but $550 where I was sitting.
Eat before you go.
I be using the DOE, man. We took the kids to see the Knicks last year. It was the game when IQ dropped 40, and I was we had shout out to Project Pivot for taking. They're like, we need a chaperone. I was cutting motherfuckers off. I'm like, got you.
Yeah. Man, go ahead, get it.
Otherwise, I ain't going to the game. The other day we was on a thread. It was me, Len, Trez, a bunch of my other homies. Shout out to Doug and Cryptic and all them. And they was like, yeah, we gonna go. It's a playoff. They're just, you know what I mean? Everybody all hype. So Trez like, yeah, the tickets are like $300. I was like, yo, enjoy that. Enjoy it.
I remember when the Clippers game. I remember when the Clippers game used to be $5 when they played at the sports arena, bro. My homegirl used to play ball my homegirl used to hoop for Westchester High. Her mom used to work for Merrill Lynch. Used to get the tickets for free all the time. When you wanted the actual admission on those tickets said $5, and we was sitting all the way down on the floor. That was the last time I saw Big dead. I mean alive. The Clippers had played the Sixers at the sports arena, and him and Big was cool. So when the game was over, he went down and he was chopping it up with Big and shit.
It
Wow.
still be $5. Fuck them niggas.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, word. So we about to get into this music. Always good chopping it up with our man Bizzle,
Yes,
Big
sir.
fucking Inglewood, holding it down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we might do a summer league joint. We have you jump back on then. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all,
So,
thanks for having me on, man. I'm gonna be in the chat.
so
Salute y'all.
All right,
all right.
brother. Good to see
All
you,
right.
man.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah. So working. You there? You
Yeah,
good?
yeah, I'm in the building.
Yeah. So
Wow, big. That was weird. My face is wow big now.
yeah. Yeah. Like you know.
Like,
No,
oh,
no. Yeah. My man knows his shit. We chop it up every single day
yeah,
about
nah,
basketball.
man. Well, I love hearing y'all talk about the Lakers. Y'all just make me laugh.
Every day. Yeah. Every day. Yeah, we have. He's more optimistic than me. I'm like I can't stand him. I'm doing it. Yo, I'm telling you. I'll tag you. I'm doing a change.org after the season to get him out of here. I
I hear
can't.
you.
I don't care how far they get.
I
I don't. They shouldn't even be in the play-in. If you all that, man, you shouldn't
think
be in the play-in.
the days are numbered. I will say this about the West, though. The playing is bugged. Just, you know what I mean? Like, all of these inexperienced teams at the top and the experience on the bottom. Something's going to happen with that.
Yeah. The play-in is crazy, right? You got
Something's going to
some
happen with
crazy matchups. I mean, like you're looking at like it's like woo. So who's in the play-in in the West? Pelicans, Lakers, Kings, Warriors. I mean, like some like when was the last time you seen like heavy duty stars like that in the play? And usually it's the other way. West is tough though, man.
That's
I
just
mean,
bugged out, man. And not for nothing, man. Like, look out for the Kings, man. Like, they just got to keep the ball in De'Aaron's hands, man. I don't know why sometimes they just decide to turn, Sabonis into Julius Randle and shit. Like, fam, like,
yeah, you got
leave the ball in the hands of your point guard. De'Aaron Fox is a problem. Like, what are you doing?
yeah,
But,
facts. Yeah, they get Sabonis happy. That's cool, but like you got a dynamic, like you know what I'm saying, twitchy ass dude that will just.
he's amazing, man. And I hope Malik is
Ooh,
healthy. Like when when Monk is out there, it's a different team.
another former Laker that we got rid of.
I don't know what's up with y'all,
They
man.
all
Like that was a bad choice.
So real quick, man, before we get out of here, like been talking hoops the last few times we chopped it up, but what's I know you're teaching, that's your main thing, but I mean, what's going on music wise? Anything like you?
Yeah. I'm working on some things. I got 2 projects I'm working on. One joint I'm producing it. Another joint working my man B Money, and we just trying to finish it out. But really, as far as the label, man, we got a couple of projects. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but I will say this: the Queen Heroin project it's gonna be all right.
Well, I mean,
That's all.
it's been fortunate. I've been fortunate to hear a few joints we had on recently, so I've heard some joints, and we talked about it extensively in our build, and yeah, it is a problem. I mean, I could tell. I mean,
Problem.
I've heard about
Yeah,
four or five joints, and we talked about a lot of the names of the tracks. Illa's on the track. I want to hear that joint. I heard that shit's fire.
problem.
So
That's just
yeah,
pretty bullet.
yeah. So no, I mean, no, it's good, man. I mean, that's good. So what do you do? Like for your summers, like do you work other stuff? Do you just chill or
I
like
mean,
how do you as an
I
educator?
try to chill as much as possible. I do be on super daddy mode. My daughter's 7, so it's like I'm gonna pick up from camp and all that. But in the time in between, I'm just trying to get it, and I'm trying to get something out a little bit earlier so that hopefully like one of the projects I'm doing is I mean the one I'm producing. I think I can get that out a little quicker. It's just less red tape.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I want to get the people something, and what I mean. I definitely want to just have some music out, but I want to do it right as well. The joint with my sister, that's gonna be a bit more official. You know what I mean? Like videoed out, some more publicity and all that. But I just want to get the people something too. So, we got a little bit of time. It's crazy though. It's what I mean. It's like after that spring break, with the kids, with my students. Like now, I guess my main timeline joint to look up to is the I got the AP test for my kids, so they be fighting me, but I'm like, yo, y'all gotta stop fucking around, man. This could change your life. Like, can we please get serious? But it's getting warm, and so that test is on May 8th. After that, I'm not saying I'm gonna do my job, but it's more cruise control after that for pretty much more.
I mean, this is the
So
time.
I'll probably start getting in the lab a little bit more then.
Right.
Until then, it's like I don't really fuck around, man. Like that's kids' lives. So if I gotta put off shit until I get that, I will. You know what I mean?
Of course. No. I mean, this is the time of year where everyone's looking outside the windows, right? Like it's just nice out, and you're just like, damn, like you're not like your brain is not, you know what I mean, like in the school, you know what I mean, like at all. The weather's shit, shorty's looking different, everybody looking different, fresh gear, you just
It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
Yeah.
But I just want them to finish strong and definitely, Matic Records trying to get the people something. You know what I mean? So shout out to all my peoples, my man Wisdom, my man Ray Folks from Indigio fame, and you know what I mean? Just we got some stuff we cooking, and I got a lot of labs I'm working on. I don't want to speak on those too much, but I always drop them joints. So I'm out here. I still, I love this craft, man. It's that and basketball and the fam. You know what I mean? And good people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course. Do you hoop currently?
I'm trying to get back into it. It used to be honestly, I would just try to get out and get a lot of shots up. Even my daughter, I'll sometimes drop her to camp and then I look for a little court and just like shoot around. I want to get to the point where I can again. I don't know. I'm not that confident. I had this year I had a knee issue and I had, the back issue is like sometimes flaring up. It's just getting to that point. But I mean, I see other cats out. I said somebody said something about Barbito the other day. I see that dude. You know what I mean? It's just the consistency. You know what I mean? I just want to get out there some more, and I used to jog. I haven't, knee went out, but I'm gonna get back to it. I just finished physical therapy. Niggas is just getting old. Yeah. This is what it is. But you get out there, you start shooting, and then you blink, and it's like hit a 100 jumpers, 2 hours done pass by. And
I'm right there where you are, kind of with all of that. Just trying to get back into things. You only have so much time, man. We get tired faster, right? So I'm trying to start a business, so I'm putting mental energy into that. So then I'm like, okay, last thing I'm trying to do is feel like doing is working out or balling or whatever. But it's important, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops, man, who was 73, 72, 73. Plays ball every week. Has been playing ball every week since I was 10 years old.
Damn, that's inspiring right there.
He's a lefty shooter, so he can just sit back there and just. I mean, so
them lefties, boy, man,
with long ass arms. So you can't block his shot. So he don't even gotta jump. The arms are he's got Iverson arms. So it's just bro. So shout out to him, man, because he's an inspiration. Him and my mom. My mom's 74. She teaches aerobics and spinning and shit every week. So they're my inspiration because I go to my mom's crib and she's like, yo, do some push-ups. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? She'd be like, I'm like, yo, chill. So yeah.
It's use it or lose it though, man. Just seeing hearing about that, it is use it or lose it. Right. So it's I'm just trying to get back on it. My daughter keeps me young, running around chasing her. Yesterday, I'm watching the game on my phone while she had a soccer game. I look definitely not dad of the year, but then the same motherfuckers who was looking at me crazy was like, yo, what's the score? I was like, yo, we up by 1. They're like, all right, cool.
No, they did.
My daughter's on the bench. I'm not looking at your kid. Real shit. No disrespect. Respectfully, I'm watching the Knicks game. My daughter's on the bench.
Yeah, I'm only looking, especially at that age. I'm only looking when my kid's playing, of course.
Yeah.
That's it. But where's my
7,
kid?
Come on, fam. Nah.
When
it's game 82, we could get to 50. Nah. Come on.
Yeah. When the whistle blows and she comes in, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm watching now. But you know what I mean? Yeah. So, word, man, that was good to see you still doing shit, of course. I just, wanted to check in about that because that's, equally as important. And
when stuff gets solidified, we'll set up another joint just to really talk about the joints. But working on it.
Yeah, please do it. And then in the meantime, let's think about it. If you're down with it, maybe a summer league joint. See how the draft goes or whatever. See what
I'm
goes.
with it. I just love talking ball, man, and y'all hilarious. And it's just like, come on, man, you my man. So I'm with it. You tell me, and I'll be there.
All right, so we'll do a summer league joint. You know what I'm saying, after the draft, maybe like right before summer league's about to start, and just see what's going on. Or maybe in the middle. So yeah, around that time though. So so we'll get a break and then we can jump back on for the preseason. But yeah, we can talk ball all day, man. So I appreciate you. It's always fun. You know what I mean? It's always good breaking it down, and these are always good for me. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you, my brother. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. I saw so many people. My man Jay Saab, so many people in the building. I don't even want to get started. My son was in the building. Yeah, man. Just always love talking shit, man. Let's get it. Let's see how this pans out.
Yeah, real quick, I will put this out there. So as I said, I'm done with the fakers, man. Like I'm putting them in the box right now. Knicks is my secondary team. So if LeBron is still on the squad next year, like it's Knicks for me. I ain't even fucking with the Lakers.
Man, come on, man. Come on.
No, I'm here. I mean, so
we waiting for you. We waiting for you.
I do want to see them do what. I mean,
Tim's from Connecticut. Come on,
Knicks,
man. Like, come on.
The league is better to me when the Knicks are good. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's the Mecca, man. You know what I mean? So so Knicks, go Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Fakers, I put them on ice for now. But yo, big up to you, Breeze. I appreciate you. We'll get this up on our YouTube channel. This was episode 146 of the Carry the Culture Show. Talking hoops with Breeze Brewin. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Peace, y'all.
All right. Good night.